Hello everyone! So this video is going to show you exactly how to do the assignments that you have assigned to you today. And we'll be talking about patterns in math. And patterns in math are super important. And up until this point, we've done like multiplication, we've done our tables, we've done, that big multiplication table that we've filled in lots of times. When you're looking at that table, there's tons of patterns. That's because patterns are a huge part of math. And in today's assignment, you're going to see why it's so important. So the assignment, it's actually called Patterns with Numbers, and I'm going to go through some of the kinds of questions that you have. Some might be the exact same questions, but this is the first time that we've done tables of values, but I think that you'll understand it pretty quickly. But this is something that's really important because you're going to see it lots and lots as you go into the next grades. So it's just pretty much introduction right now, but hopefully this helps you. So I'm going to start by just sharing my screen and putting a little whiteboard here. And then I'll explain to you how to do, oh, I've already started there. Sorry about that. Clear out drawings. Okay. The first question here, it says, the first question I would like to do, it says the table below shows a list of numbers. For every number in the table, the rule is to multiply it by 3. So that's a really important thing to remember, the rule. The rule is to multiply it by 3. Fill in the table below to match the pattern. So I'm just going to draw the kind of table that you see if you get to this question. Okay, so you'd see a table like this. They call this a table of values. So here we have the number. Okay, this information is all given to us. So this is the number, and over here it says multiply by, oh, I forgot my by, multiply by 3, and they've told us that that is the rule. So over here our numbers, we have 1 all the way to 6, 4, 5, 6, and here we have some numbers given to us, and some numbers are blanks. It means you have to fill them in. And in this case, they've actually given us the rule. They said the rule is to multiply by 3, but eventually the kind of questions that we'll have, they won't give you the rule. It'll be your job to figure out what the rule is. But it's introduction, this is the first time we've done this, so they've actually given us the rule, and they told us the rule is to multiply by 3. So what that means is that we take the number that they gave us, and we just have to multiply it by 3. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 3, well, there's no number here, so we'll wait and come back to that one. 4 times 3 is 12. So if the pattern is to multiply the number by 3, it's the exact same for the numbers that we don't know. 3 times 3 is 9, so you just fill that in with a 9. 5 times 3 is 15, so you just fill that in with a 15. 6 times 3 is 18, so we fill that in with an 18. And that would be it. For a question like that, that's all that they want to know. So I'm not sure how many questions like that you have in your assignment. They're generated automatically in Khan Academy, but that's as simple as those questions are. So I'm going to move on to another kind of question that they might ask you. Let me check here. Another question they might ask you, okay, so what we have here is we need to create our own pattern. So let me read the question to you, and then we'll fill out the information that we know. The table below shows the number of legs on multiple spiders. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually not going to take their table. I'm going to create my own table so I can show you exactly what this means. So over here, I'll have spiders. So that would be like, imagine it being like the number of spiders. And on this side, I have the number of legs. So I want you to think, go back way basic, way back to even kindergarten in grade 1. If I have one spider, how many legs would you see? So if you thought 8, you're correct. So if I have one spider, I'm going to have 8 legs. Well, what if I have 2 spiders? Okay, well, let me draw a spider here, my beautiful art skills. So one spider has 8 legs. I don't know if that looks like a spider or just some sort of an insect, I don't know, but it's the best I can do. One spider has 8 legs. 2 spiders has, we're going to count them. I'm sure by now you actually already know what this number is, but let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 2 spiders has 16 legs. Okay, so what about 3? Well, I'm just going to draw another spider. And then I'm just going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Do you see how that could get old really fast, having to draw a spider and count the legs? That's why patterns are so important, because it's important for us to be able to just see what the number is going to be without having to count. So let's see if we can find the pattern. I'll go ahead and write the next one here. 4 would be 32, 5 would be 40. So the question is, how am I getting these numbers? How was I able to do that so fast, 32 and 40? And this is how we do it. If we have one spider, we have 8 legs, okay? 1 times the number of legs is 8. A spider has 8 legs. 2 times the number of legs per spider, so 2, if there's 8 legs per spider, it's going to be 2 times 8, gives me 16. 3, there's 3 spiders, okay? Every spider has 8 legs. 3 times 8 is 24. Same thing with 4. There's 4 spiders. Every spider has 8 legs. 4 times 8 is 32. Okay, and we do the same thing with 5. 5, every spider has 8 legs. 5 times 8 is 40. Okay, I'm just going to erase this bottom part here so we have more space to work. But that's as simple as that is to fill in those charts. But now we have to make sure that we're answering the question that they ask. So always read the full question. If the pattern continues, how many legs will 9 spiders have? So see if I'm going to put a 9 here because that's part of our table. And we need to figure out what this number is. Now, I could draw 9 spiders and count all the legs, but that would just take way too much time. That's why we need to have a pattern. Let's go back and look at the pattern. 4 times 8, 3 times 8, 2 times 8, everything's times by 8. That is our pattern. So that 9, we just have to times it by 8. And either you know 9 times 8, or you can use your multiplication table to figure out what 9 times 8 is. 9 times 8 is 72. So your answer would be 72 legs. Okay, and if you need help with that one, you can just go back and watch that one again. All right, the next kind of question that you might get in this assignment, let's see here. Okay, let's read this one. Vincent van Gogh is making one-color versions of his paintings. He uses the colors in the following order, then starts over from the beginning. Red, so I'm just going to write down what I know. Red, blue, pink, green, purple. What color is painting 31? Oh my. Okay. This is painting 1, this is painting 2, this is painting 3, this is painting 4, and this is painting 5. Well, then you go back to the beginning. Painting 6 is red, painting 7 is blue, painting 8 is pink, painting 9 is green, painting 10 is purple. Do you see what I'm doing? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. The 31st painting is red. That's how I would do that question. There might be a different way to do it, but to me, that's probably the easiest way to do that question. Let's clear that one and go on to the next. Okay, which rule describes the pattern? Oh, that's a great one. So which rule describes this pattern? 1, 6, 36, 216. What is happening to each of those numbers? How did it get from 1 to 6? We have to think multiplication in this case. So how did I get from 1 to 6 to multiply? I just had to times it by 6. How did I get from 6 to 36? I just had to times it by 6. How did I get from 36 to 216? I just had to times it by 6. That's as simple as that is. Let's just say in this case, I saw right away 636. I knew that that was going to be times it by 6. It was pretty obvious to me. But let's say we have one like this. 4, 7, 10, 13. How do I get from 4 to 7 to 10 to 13? What am I doing every time? Well, in this case, I'm not multiplying. In this case, I'm adding. And if it works for everyone, then that's our pattern. Okay? So hopefully this helps you with some of the questions that you might get today. If you have any other questions, I'm always free in the mornings from 9 to 11, so you can go ahead and just call my Zoom number and I'll be here to help you. So thank you for listening. I know this video was long, but hopefully it was helpful to you. Um, I I think that's probably the easiest way for me to explain it to you, but if you need me to explain it again, just let me know. Thanks and have a great day.